What a great way to honor one of the best, if not the best player to ever lace it up for Iowa on the hardwood. Luka Garza getting honored before the Iowa spring football game today. And speaking of Iowa football, it's been almost 2 years since the last time Iowa had a spring game, something head coach Kirk Ferentz believes to be vital to winning football. Hawkeyes got after it today. But before the game, they were also sharing the spotlight with the women's basketball team as well, honoring the ladies for going to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament. What an awesome honor that was. Today was won by the defense. The Hawkeyes defense was impressive. Several Hawkeyes had an outstanding day, like Jack Campbell and Riley Moss. Moss picked off Spencer Petras and had a few pass breakups during today's practice. Hawkeye headquarters reporter Corey Roldan was out in Iowa City today, and he has our report on the Hawkeyes. Big day on defense.
The defense was good, the offense was not. It's simple as that for the Iowa spring game, as the Hawkeyes defense dominated on all three levels. The unit's looking for another impressive season in 2021.
Yeah, it's a good day, but there's a lot of stuff obviously that we have to work on, and that's what our coaches relayed to us. It was back and forth throughout spring ball, and that's how it's going to be. It's obvious where we need to take strides in some regards, and that's a product of work, and it's really good that we got spring ball in this year as opposed to last year you're just sitting at home.
This spring I feel like we consistently improved. A lot of guys I feel like started jumping out, some young guys. Stuff started clicking with them in the back end. We had a really young front defensive lineman. There were a couple injuries, stuff like that. So just kind of seeing adversity firsthand.
Hawkeyes head coach Kirk Ferentz credits the veteran leadership to why the team had a productive spring.
I think overall it's been a good spring, a productive spring for us. I think the attitude's been good, the effort's been good. So happy about that. I think we're seeing a lot of improvement. And start with the older guys. We're kind of in tiers with our football team. Got some guys that played a lot of football. Think about Linderbaum on offense. Think about Van Valkenburg, he's like 28 now or whatever, however old he is. But both those guys out there just really practicing well. But I'd say that about all of our experienced players. I thought they really were working hard. Thought they improved, and if we're gonna have a good team, that's really important.
Zach Van Valkenburg may be like 28 years old, but he still has things he needs to prove.
I came back. I wanted to be part of the leadership on this team. I felt like I had some unfinished business, and I'm just really excited to come back and get to come and connect with some fans this year.
A strength for the Hawkeyes this year will be the linebackers, led by veterans Jack Campbell and Seth Benson.
Like as a linebacker group, we can be as good as we want to be, and then I feel like a lot of guys in there love football, which makes it easy, and then off the field are really good people. And off the field, that's where we make like relationships and connections. And I feel like the linebacker group, we're a close-knit group, and that's just going to allow us to have trust and build consistency.
Another vet, Riley Moss, had an impressive spring. The defensive back seemed to be always around the ball.
He made 2 plays, not this week, but the week before, in one practice. Like balls were getting batted around. Somehow he came out with 2 of them in the same practice, or fighting for a ball with another guy, an offensive guy. And then today, made a nice play. So he's really had a good spring. And I'd include him in that veteran group of guys that we know he can play winning football for us. And but he's taking it, he's taking this the way you hope he would. And I think all of our older guys have really set a good example for younger guys.
This is the first time that many of these players have gone through spring ball, and head coach Kirk Ferentz hopes that experience pays off during the fall. The Hawkeyes' first game is at home against Indiana on September the 4th. With this Hawkeye headquarters report in Iowa City, I'm Corey Roldan, Local 4 Sports.